From January to June, we lost some truly influential figures across different fields: actors, musicians, athletes, and more. Each left behind a unique legacy, impacting not only their industries but the lives of millions around the world. Whether through unforgettable performances, groundbreaking achievements, or inspiring stories, their contributions will be remembered for years to come. In this video, we'll reflect on their lives and the mark they left on our culture. This video is about famous people who died from January to June.
About being alert, being aware of what's going on in our society today.
Christian Oliver, a name you might recognize from Speed Racer and Valkyrie, passed away tragically in a plane crash earlier this year. He was only 51. A German-born actor, Christian found success both in Hollywood and Germany, with notable roles in Saved by the Bell, The New Class, and Alarm for Cobra, Elf. He was on vacation with his two young daughters, Mandisa and Anik, when their plane crashed into the ocean shortly after takeoff in the Caribbean. It's a heartbreaking loss. I think of his passion for storytelling and the love he had for his family. Rest easy, Christian. We'll miss your presence on screen.
Spent 2 years in the solitary confinement, which is actually in Russian condition is torturing.
Alexei Navalny was a fearless Russian opposition leader who dedicated his life to challenging corruption in Vladimir Putin's regime. Navalny's activism, through his anti-corruption foundation, uncovered fraud and the luxurious lifestyles of the politically connected, resonating deeply with ordinary Russians. He became a target of politically motivated prosecutions, imprisonments, and even a poisoning attempt with the nerve agent Novichok in 2020, which nearly killed him. Despite these attacks, he never backed down. While in prison, he continued to speak out against Putin, even condemning the Russian invasion of Ukraine, which led to extended sentences. His sudden death in 2024 under suspicious circumstances sparked international debate, with many believing he was poisoned again. His wife, Yulia Navalnaya, has vowed to continue his fight against corruption, refusing to let his vision of a more just Russia die with him.
I screwed myself up. Elementary school, during student government week, I was a coroner for a day, which wasn't a big thing, you know.
Imagine comedy in the 80s and 90s without Richard Lewis. Yeah, it's impossible. He was one of the top stand-up comedians of his time, making regular appearances on late-night shows and starring in Curb Your Enthusiasm. His quick wit and self-deprecating humor made him relatable to so many people. Recently, Richard revealed that he has been dealing with health issues that have slowed him down, but his humor remains intact. If you ever watched his neurotic rants, you'd know that no one did it like Richard. Let's hope his legacy continues to inspire upcoming comedians. Cole brings plenty as a figure tied closely to his Native American roots. Known for being a cultural advisor and often participating in Native American advocacy, Cole's impact might be more in the real world than on the screen. He was known for his role in the drama series 1923, Into the Wild Frontier and the Tall Tales of Jim Bridger. His contributions to representing indigenous cultures in media are significant. His work has been part of pushing for authentic representation in Hollywood, something that's often overlooked. Few names in modern American history are as infamous as O.J. Simpson, a former NFL star. Simpson's athletic achievements were once the stuff of legend. But everything changed with his arrest and trial for the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman in 1994. The trial, dubbed the trial of the century, forever overshadowed his legacy. He was acquitted in criminal court but found liable in a civil lawsuit. O.J.'s fall from grace remains one of the most debated stories in modern culture, a reminder of how quickly things can unravel.
You were up all night, thinking about how your world ain't right.
Mandisa, the Grammy-winning Christian singer, has touched hearts with her soulful voice since she emerged on American Idol. Despite not winning, she's built a successful career, spreading messages of faith, resilience, and hope. Mandisa has also been open about her struggles, especially with her mental health. Her transparency has made her more than just a singer. She's a voice for many who battle similar demons. Mandisa continues to inspire through her music, with songs that have deep meaning for anyone going through hard times. Remember that unforgettable opening scene in Jaws? Yeah, that was Susan Backlinie. The actress/stunt woman turned wildlife photographer is best known for playing Chrissy, the shark's first victim in the iconic movie. Although her acting career didn't take off after that role, she's always remembered for that one terrifying moment. I always think about how Susan's brief time on screen helped make Jaws a classic. After all, without that opening scene, would we have been as scared of the water?
I believe that when you train your employees to be risk-averse, then you're preparing your whole company to be reward-challenged.
Morgan Spurlock might have made you think twice about fast food with his documentary, Super Size Me. He gained national fame by putting his body on the line for the experiment, which revealed the dangers of a fast food diet. Spurlock has since made several documentaries tackling various social issues. While his career hit a bump after his admission of past misconduct, his work still serves as a crucial part of documentary filmmaking. Spurlock's courage to take on corporate giants was something many of us hadn't seen before.
Sexy, pretty little thing. This April bitch, you got me sprung with your tongue ring. And I ain't gonna lie, cause your loving gets me high.
Shifty Shellshock, lead singer of Crazy Town, hit the music scene hard in the early 2000s with Butterfly, a song that became an anthem for many. But unfortunately, his life was marred by personal struggles, including addiction. Despite that, Shifty has always been vocal about his attempts at recovery. Though his path has been rocky, his openness and vulnerability are things that many of his fans admire. His story is a reminder of how tough life can be, even when you're in the spotlight. Thanks for watching. Today we looked back at some of the famous figures we lost from January to June. These individuals left a lasting impact on the world, from entertainment to sports and beyond. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future content, where we continue to honor influential people and keep you updated on the latest stories. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, their legacies live on through the memories they've left us.